going with us over to Akron. Those who could not go but pray for us, we thank you so much. We had a good time there. Food was really good. Food was really good. We thank them for their hospitality. So now we're in Mark chapter 3. So let's go ahead and do the first question. In Mark chapter 3, what was the infirmity or the sickness of the man in the synagogue? He had a withered hand. Withered hand. Okay. What question, number 2, what question did Jesus ask the Pharisees before healing the young man? Okay. Whether or not it was good to do good or evil on the Sabbath day. Okay. Number 3 then. Did the Pharisees answer? No. Why not? According to the scripture, their hearts were hard. Right? The reality is, sometimes we can get that way. We know what's right, but we won't say it because our hearts are hard. Amen. Number 4. In last week's lesson, what book and chapter records some of the same history as Mark chapter 3? Matthew chapter 10. Yes, ma'am.
When he was in that conversation, he was talking about doing good on the Sabbath. And he said, is it good to just say your sins are forgiven or to do good and heal?
Yeah, that's later on.
Oh, he didn't say that at first.
I don't think that's in the beginning part of the chapter. I think in the beginning he talks about, and let's go to open up the Bibles. Let's go to Mark chapter 3. I think when he explains it to them later that may pop up, but I may be wrong.
So that's not
But the question that he asked, I think, was what he tried to do.
he healed himself. He healed himself. What was he?
He healed him on himself. The question he asked him was right.
Okay, so verse 4. And he said unto them, is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath day or to do evil, to save life or to kill? But they held their peace. Okay? We're on number 5, right? What's Simon's surname? Peter. According to chapter 3. Right? It actually says Simon's surname. Now let's see what verse is that. 16. Verse 16. Okay. Whose name did they say Jesus cast out devils? Beelzebub, right? That's fine. I mean, I'll take, I would even take devils, right? It's either Beelzebub, Satan, or devils.
But if you want to be most correct, it's Beelzebub.
There you have it.
That has to be your A+.
Question. Jesus declared that a house divided
Wait. House divided what?
Against itself. Let's stop there for a second. We can probably cover this again later on. What's the name? We'll keep going to answer. But did we catch what he said? Yeah. He said a house divided against itself. Right? So it takes two people to make up a house at least. Right? At least two people to make up a house. And if those two people are always fighting each other, right? Always looking to see what's wrong in each other, right? Always focusing on the negative instead of the positive of each other. He declares it's not going to stand. Now the crazy part is this. Catch this. Some of us are staying in houses that have collapsed already. Right? We think we done beat the scripture because we're still together. Right? But there's a difference in being in the house and being together, right? And instead of just being located at the same address. Right? So our reality is we must understand if our lives are going to improve in our house, then the house, us making up the house must be together. If we're divided, we already know what the end result is going to be. Yes, ma'am. Come here, sir.
That's a real relationship. I mean, and you go years after years after years, that's all you're doing is wasting time. Especially when there's no more. When you and your mate can't talk, something wrong.
And the reality becomes, you have that division. Normally, division is caused due to immaturity. Yes, sir.
There's the other point that you can't overlook is people usually excuse the children and stand for the kids, but then you hardly ever home. So children lose.
Yes. Okay, Jesus declared, number 8. What does it take to break into a strong man's house to spoil his goods? You got to bind them up first, right? Right? You got to bind them up. Bind them up. Right? So who is Satan after when he comes into your house? The strong man. Right? And he's looking to bind up the man. Right? Because he knows once he binds up the man, then he can take over the house. Right? And that's why you got to pray for your man. Amen. Because Satan is always going to be looking to bind him up. Yes, sir.
It kind of makes me think of Adam and Eve. It kind of takes you back to that. Because Satan went talking to her.
Yeah. Satan will use anybody. Satan will use anybody to go after the man. Okay? He will use anybody to go after the man. Because at the end of the day, who's responsible? The man. When God comes, he says, Adam. He didn't say where y'all at. He asked for Adam. Right? I think I heard one of us say, y'all. No, that's not what the Bible says. He asked for Adam. He didn't ask for the woman. Right? And then he said, Adam, who told you you was naked? so we can keep his order. Right? So he comes first, says, Adam, where you at? Adam said, I'm hiding myself because I'm naked. He says, who told you was naked? Well, we ate from the fruit. Right? And then they had to get kicked out. Right? Let's go to the next one. So we know strong man has been brought up. What is the unforgivable sin?
Blasphemy against the Holy Spirit.
Blaspheming against the Holy Spirit. What does that mean?
It means you have an unclean heart.
Calling something unholy holy.
Okay. Okay. To taste, to know, to have knowledge of, and then deny. Yes, sir.
And that too, and to go a little further, and deny the work of the Spirit.
Yes.
Because the work of the Spirit is to lead you to Christ.
Yes.
And if you deny the work of the Spirit and being led to Christ, then there's no way you can be saved.
Right. Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
So do that mean that other religions are technically going blasphemy because they know, but they not?
Remember this. Good question. See?
Or other religions doing blasphemy because they know but still do not.
Well, this is the issue. The issue is that the only way to God is through Jesus Christ. So if you're trying to go any other way but through the Son, you don't know. Right? That's just Bible, period. You can be Muslim, you can be a good person, you can be whatever. You can be Baptist. If you don't know the Son to be the Son of God, right? If you don't have that relationship with Jesus Christ, you cannot get to the Father. No man cometh to the Father but right? Yes, sir.
The whole chapter speaks about basically denying
Yes.
what you know is to be true.
Yes.
And don't accept it.
Yes.
And that's what God turned you over.
In the 1. Chapter 1, when he turns you over to reprobate mind, right? Because they knew the truth, but they wouldn't accept it. Right? So he gave them over to their own lust. Right? And one of the amazing things about that scripture, and actually we can go there real quick, Romans about the 24th verse. So many times when we read that scripture, we only want to include the homosexual. But it's more than that.
And even the ones that serve the fake gods and all of that.
Yes. One about, let's look at, I think it's about the 24th verse. Okay, somebody start reading that for us, 24.
But if we start at 21, it really says, I'm sorry.
Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness.
You know what, do me a favor. This go to 22. I think that'll really bring us. Because that's the part. That's where we at.
Yeah.
Okay?
Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools.
Okay?
They changed the glory of the uncorruptible God.
Okay?
Into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and to four-footed beasts,
Okay?
and creepy things.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And a comparable scripture is 1 John chapter 2, 22 and 23.
Okay, we're going to go there right when we finish this. 23. Somebody, I'm sorry. So now we're talking about how we create idols, right? Right? Let's go to the next verse.
Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own heart.
Where did it come from? Their own hearts. It comes from you. The problem you have is you. Right? We try to blame everybody else, but the real problems you have But both of our hearts are wicked. Right? That's right. Let's keep going.
To dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Did y'all catch that? They dishonor their own bodies between themselves. They have company. Right? Let's keep going.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie.
Isn't that what we're doing today?
Yes.
We're trying to change the truth of God. We're trying to change God's definition of marriage. We're trying to change God's definition of physical relationships. Right? We're trying to change it to a lie. Right? Let's keep going.
And worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
Okay?
Who is blessed forever. Amen.
So we're more interested in ourselves, right, than what God said. I want to do what makes me happy. Right? You can't tell me who to love. Right? We're taking God's truth and trying to make it a lie.
Yes.
Let's keep going.
Yes. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affection.
Did you catch that? God didn't keep fighting with them.
No.
Right? He didn't keep telling them, you wrong. You need to stop, because he said, you know what? If that's really what you're going to do, I'm not going to stop. Even though I don't agree with you, I'm not going to stop. Keep going.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Now we know from the Old Testament that a woman sleeping with a woman is against nature. That's why it's called an abomination.
Yes.
When you do things that's against how God has created them.
Right.
Okay? A man lying with a man lying with the animal. Those things are against nature. Right? But guess what? Our heart is wicked. Right? And when your heart is wicked, right, it does not care about the laws of God. Let's keep going.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman.
Stop right there. Now, so we can put all this to bed right now. The reality is this. The woman was made naturally for the man. Right? The reality is man and woman are like two pieces of a puzzle. Right? They fit. Right? If you have two men, they don't fit.
2 zeros.
If you have two women, they don't fit.
2 zeros.
A man and a woman fit. Right? Y'all heard my saying. If you take a man and put him on an island and come back in 100 years, you will have 0. You take a woman and a woman, put them on an island, come back 100 years, 0. But if you take a healthy man and a healthy woman,
full life.
you have the possibility. The reality is the first two, you don't even have a possibility. Right?
And that's why you created her.
Yes.
Could I just read that same thing from the message?
Yes, ma'am.
It's 26 to 27. Words follow. Refusing to know God, they soon didn't know how to be human either. Women didn't know how to be women. Men didn't know how to be men. Sexually confused, they abused and defiled one another. Women with women, men with men. All lust, no love.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
don't make it plain.
Thank you. So he says, burn in their lust one toward one another, toward the other, men men working that which is unseemly and receiving in themselves the recompense of the error which was me. As we stated before, a man's seed is not made for another man. Right? That's just, it's not made. God has an order. Right? He created a man and he gave him a seed for a purpose. Right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 28. Somebody read 28 for us.
And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient.
We live in a world that does not want to retain God in our knowledge. We don't want to take what the Word says in the Bible and apply it to our lives. We don't want to live that way. So God says, you know what? Go ahead. Now the problem with this is you still think you're right. And a person who believes they're right will never repent. Because they're right.
In their mind.
Right? They have fooled themselves. So God says, okay. Let's keep going.
Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness. Yep. Maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Did you catch that?
Yeah.
That's clear.
Look what he's saying. He said, being filled with all unrighteousness. All of it is in you. Right? It's all, and then he goes on to say, one part we read on Wesley, I want to get back to the lesson. But notice what he says in 30. One part I want us to look at. He says, inventors of evil things. You go out and invent. That's a whole different level.
Amen.
Right? It's one thing to be following evil. But when you create it yourself, that's invented. You know, there used to be a time where you didn't see our faces in a lot of scary movies.
No.
Y'all see us that going up? Used to be a time we didn't even want, actually used to be a time we wouldn't even deal with scary movies. We didn't want to be around anything that was wicked. Look at us now.
Horror movies.
The reality is we have to see where we're at and make change. Ask God to help us make change. The reality is this: all have sinned. All of us. Some of us, we may not have done the same things, but we've done some things, right? And I'm gonna throw this out there for the young folks and for the old folks. Now, in our world today, tattoos are popular, right?
Leviticus said they are not.
Don't get no more. Don't. Let everything you do in word or deed should be done to the glory of God. God gets no glory from that.
But also, for most black people, the color doesn't really take on their skin, so they use the black people. And a lot of the black people have legs. It's poison Ain't no need to be killing yourself. Don't mind anyone.
But we have to, and the reason why I say it is this. In about maybe 1 or 2 generations, the reality is people are going to be chipped. We are moving towards being chipped. Right? And some believe that's the gateway to the mark of the beast. Right? So I say that because anything that you allow on your skin, you allow in your skin.
You know they starting that now though?
They
Like,
are.
Yeah.
parents doing chips in their kids.
Yes.
And
They have some jobs where they put the chip in the employee, and so you can just go in, scan to get in the door. When you get to your computer, you scan your hand, and everything starts logging on for you.
Yeah, and they saying just to get all their information. Well, you know, we got some in now at work. You need to fingerprint just to get.
Yes. Y'all notice how we'll give up our information so quick? I was looking at the Cleveland Indians. Did y'all see how you get in? You can bypass?
Yeah, have to put your eyeball in.
You put your eyeball there or put your hand there and they scan it. And don't you not know that they're sharing that information with everybody? Yes.
And they were showing on TV where the police and all are using facial recognition.
Facebook?
You know, so they want people to put it on there. And they were saying like the government is using it.
Well, the CIA uses Facebook. Right? They give Facebook money. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
I could not have my job if I did not get fingerprinted. They told me I could not work. I had never had my information in a federal system before, but when they started going to, if you don't get fingerprinted, for the background check, you don't work.
Yeah, because they can check it with the databases. Just like these, 23andMe? Right? They're catching crooks by their family members turning in their DNA. Right? It's not even them, it's their family members. They can look at your DNA and say, oh, you related to them over here.
I'm a retired truck driver, and I remember in 87, there was a survey done out west, because that's where the heaviest trucking is, and trying to figure out what the trucking industry could do in terms of communicating betwixt various judicial agencies. One of the problems they found was that none of the justice agencies communicated with one another. So they caught several guys, and one guy had 27 driver's licenses. 27. All he did was just change one number and go to the next state. If he had exhausted all his stuff in one state, he'd go to the next state, apply for a driver's license and get it. Because there was the other agencies around the country weren't communicating. We couldn't put it in the database to find out. So they did this thing. And then the other thing was they wanted to figure out how many truck drivers they would need by 2020. The number is astronomical. And they can't get guys because guys run drugs.
Yeah.
They can't get.
And that's why now they can have a robot.
Yeah, they're going to have those trucks that drive themselves. I ain't ready to get in one of those. I'm sorry. I need to be in control. Deacon Curry, could you read the scripture that you have for us? And repeat where it's at again.
1 John chapter 2, starting at the 22nd verse, and we were talking about denying Christ, and that's basically what that says. 22 says, who is a liar? But he that denieth that Jesus is the Christ. He is Antichrist, that denieth the Father and the Son. Whosoever denieth the Son, the same hath not the Father. But he that acknowledges the Son hath the Father also.
So you can't say I believe in God, but I don't believe in Jesus. Right? You can't say I believe in God, but Jesus, according to our Bible, you have to accept Jesus. Yep. Yes, ma'am.
My question was, that all of this, we were brought up in Christian and white. What about those people who come up that may have been in the foreign countries that haven't had that opportunity?
Well, Well, see, the reality is, in the way our world is right now, everybody has an opportunity.
So everybody has heard about Jesus Christ.
Well, think about this. Everybody has an opportunity with the internet and with our traveling evangelists. The reality is, I'm not saying everybody has heard, but the opportunity is definitely greater than it was in the past. Now, some things we cannot answer because that's going to be up to God.
And
You know,
that's all I'm
yeah.
asking, because all thing I'm getting to is way that if you don't believe, if you've never heard, if you never had the opportunity. But I thought it said in the word somewhere that before he comes, every
Right. But the reality is, it's a question that we can't answer because there's already people who have passed that never heard. You know, like there are certain countries, especially back in the day, where you weren't coming in there with no Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a missionary, did y'all see that a couple of months ago? This guy, these indigenous people, he decided he was going to go over there and witness to him, and they killed him.
I forgot where that two husbands do because he judged them on their own mind. Even though they didn't hear it, it's almost like the law. He judged them on what they knew was right in their own spirit, their own mind, and what they didn't know, and how they carried themselves, and the things that the knowledge that they had. That's what he judged them on.
I can't speak to that. I'm glad I know him.
Amen.
I'm going to take advantage of knowing him.
Amen.
But the reality is, it's just like this. So, let's say you got a mother, right, who's never been to church, right? And she has a baby who's 7 years old, so she's never been to church. The baby's never been to church, right? No one's ever talked to him about Christ. Where does that baby go? It's a question we can't answer. Right? We don't know. Some things are God and God alone. And we can sometimes we can take the Bible and make an argument, but to be definite. Let me get it first. Yeah.
I was going to say, when you're talking about the reprobate mind and how men, women, what do you think about this new thing where a person has no gender? Yeah. This new thing, they either male or they don't identify.
In the beginning, he